take a screenshot of that for your records. If you need it for any reason, you can always go to YouTube and see your name with the break number and all that stuff there. That's where all replays are forever and always. Good luck. I'm taking that down, and we're going to see what the first rip brings to us today. That's right, Chris Saxon. All right, now I've been starting with these. I'm going to start with one. I'm going to start with one of these, see if we can make somebody's break. We'll do Mosaic last, and we'll do this after this. All right, am I ready? Are we centered here? Looks pretty good. Okay. And anybody getting spots in that next one, I'll pay attention to that after the fact. All right. Jobu, holla at us. Good luck. All right, pretzel. There's pretzel. I think it is not a slab. Okay. Good luck. This is just the start of the break. I like that. It's a case hit of some sort. Is it a rookie? Is it a Sunday Kings? Oh, okay. Going to Dr. Jones, Josh Allen on the Sunday Kings. I think he qualifies as a Sunday King. I think he qualifies. So that spot, you're good there. All right, we're getting to this mega. Well, Jonathan, that's true. We all have bad days, Yeah, what's up with that? That don't even make no sense. I don't even know why we're talking about it. I can't even believe that's a thing. Empty box. I guess anything can happen. Maybe the Dolphins just started out so slow. They didn't know what was going on, and maybe now they're starting to figure some things out a little bit. Maybe. Something like that. All right, here we go. It's Jay Jetta, Deontay Johnson, Amari Cooper, Gus Edwards, Quincy Williams, Hufanga, and Jerzon Newton out of 180 to start it out. Chris Jones, Burra, Montgomery and Allen, Sweat. Ooh, is this an auto? We got the Jags. You in here, MVP? How about a Brian Thomas Jr. auto out of a mega? Yeah. Yep. And behind that is a Flournoy for the Cowboys out of 40. Going to bobblehead. Okay. Autos out of megas, we take those. I don't know, man. I don't know what it be, The megas just have special powers. Drake, London, Waddle, Hunter, Diggs, Moss. We've got CJ and Nico with a Kyler Murray. What's going on with this gent for the Cardinals out of 180? Are they just like, bro, you can go play Call of Duty? We're good. We got Brissett. Herbie. Singleton Pickens, Nico, Walker, and a Dylan Laub on the base rookie. We'll take it. Is that what it is, Lissandro? I didn't know. All I saw, he's going back to baseball. All I saw is they were like, Brissett's our guy. Ward, Bates, Adams, Thibodeau, Parsons, Stevenson, and a Carson Steele for the Chiefs out of 88. Not necessarily what we want for the Chiefs, but we'll take it. It's at 88. Purdy, Goff, Danny Dimes, Ty J. Spears, Levante, David. We've got a Blake Corum for the Rams. I saw they've been using him a little bit. Going to Chuck, and that is out of 80, and a Max Melton out of 180 for the Cardinals. I think so too, CJ. Something's going on there, obviously. For them to just flat out and be like, hey, this is our guy. When Jacoby Brissett hasn't been anybody's guy for a minute. It kind of says, all right, what's going on? Toasty, I mean, I guess it depends on, are you talking about new ones or are you talking about the old, like the ones we're opening now? Because I think the ones we're opening now probably will go up in some capacity. Whatever they end up making, whenever it's their time to let go, I don't know about those. But there's also been talks of them maybe selling too. So if they do that, then, you know, you never know. Whoa, sports cards. Nice. What's going on, Bobby? The next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, similar to this. We may run that one that's pinned at the bottom twice. I like that one a little bit better than this one. I did this one because it was a little bit easier to get into. Empty box. No, Lissandro. Not in April. In April, they lose it. I think it's April. April or March. Yeah, it goes to Topps. I don't know if they did, CJ, unless I missed something. I saw they were trying to. Riggins, Bledsoe, Sharp, Bailey. Lassiter out of 175. Marvin Harrison Jr., Reichert, and Fashanu. And any spots coming off the board in that next break, I'll address that once I'm done ripping this one here. All in all, Resurgence has been a very good hobby box this year. Toasty, there's always a chance for that. There's always a chance for that to happen in anything that goes on. So we'll just, you're not wrong. We'll just have to see. Witten, Hester, Risen, Williams, Sims, Bradshaw out of 149 for the Steelers, Barner, and Coleman. Oh, I got you, CJ. I got you. More or less, you're just saying, hey, they're taking over. Not that they took them out. Now, if you guys remember, something like that similar happened. Topps tried to do that to Panini at some point last year. Panini just said, nah. And I remember it. They pushed out a ton of product at that time too. They're like, oh, well, watch. They were like, you can't do this on this day. And they dropped like 3 new things all that week. They're like, oh, here you go. How about this? Oh, we got this sitting in the corner too. We're going to drop this too. Bolitnikov, Steve Young, Theismann, Woodson, Latham for the Titans, Jim Kelly, Caleb Williams base, and Dallas Turner. Jimmy, it should be pretty good, man. Considering we're like, even the unlicensed stuff is good, holds good value, the quality's good. So I'm imagining good things. Plus, you got. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, most of us have probably been collecting for a while. They made the vast majority of the football cards before Panini took over. Like, they've already done it. Johnson, Owens, Long, Allen, Kinchins for the Rams, Cowing, Benson, and Jenkins. You might want to, Jimmy. Moss, Warner, Johnson, McCaffrey, another McCaffrey, that's a refractor. Terry Bradshaw out of 249. What? Is that the second one? Michael Pratt and Xavier Worthy. Is that 2? Is that 2 right there? The only thing I'm really going to miss from Panini are the downtown, are 149 and 249. 149 and 249. I'm going to miss downtown, stuff like that. I'm going to miss those. Hopefully they just can collab together. hopefully. James, Falk, Taylor, Bettis, Barton out of 399 for the Bucks, Joe Montana, Ladd McConkey, and Malachi Corley. So that box went exactly how we wanted it to. There's about a 99% chance that the next pack will have an auto in it. So let's see what direction this box is going. Edward George, Joe Montana, Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Redemption. Good luck. All right, Senate, Knight, Kelsey, and Redemption time. This could tell us whether or not we've got a nice RPA box or not. We're about to find out right now. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Resurgence Rookie Signature of, oh boy. It's Chop Robinson for the Dolphins. Going to Manifest. And that means the RPA is still chilling. We'll take it, though. Topps does a good job on their redemptions, by the way. Or they have been. You manifested it. But we're not done yet. The next auto will tell us truthfully and clear. Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas. I put Topps Chrome in the next one because those cards, when you get a good one, hold a little bit more value than these do. It's just the way it is. It's their product. It's Topps Chrome. It's always going to be that way. Michael Vick, Christian Okoye, Hicks on the refractor, McConkey on the refractor, Barton, and Gould. It is Chop Robinson, CJ. Yeah, they are, Lissandro. They're not great. They're not. And we've got a whole mosaic hobby left and a repack too. Jerry, Kelsey, Brady, Peterson, Edrin James. What is it? Okay. CJ Stroud, Bullard, and Estime. All right, we're going to do the switcheroo because there's probably an auto in this. So. Nick, I don't know. We're about to find out. This pack's going to tell us. This pack right here is going to tell us. Suggs, Moore, Randall, Revis. A nice little Walter Payton out of 225 for the Bears. We'll take it. Alakazam. Xavier Legette on the refractor. Quinyon and Blake Corum. Nick, we're about to find out right now. This pack's going to tell us. This pack right here will tell us. Oh, Walter destroyed that penny sleeve. He was like, nah. I need a hero. Tony Dorsett, Joshua Cribbs, Richard Dent, and Chad Johnson on the refractor. What do we got going on here? It looks like it might be a legend. Okay, so Pearsall, Shipley, Tom Brady. It's definitely a Bill out of 99. Thurman Thomas on the auto. I'm willing to bet that's not... I don't think that's the best card in this. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I think we might have us a nice... Did he? Who called it? Somebody called that it was going to be a Bill? Well, it was. But the redemption's Chop Robinson. So we've got an auto out of 99 Thurman Thomas. We've got Chop Robinson on the redemption. And now we're going to get an RPA. And we're going to find out. It needs to be a Lions auto. I don't think we don't have... There's no RPA action for the Lions in this, unfortunately. Harrison, Kuechly, Peyton. Oh, wow. Wow. That's wild, you guys. So, Thurman Thomas was the hit. Thurman Thomas was the hit. Not that Trey Benson's terrible, just Thurman Thomas was the hit. Vic, Drake May on the base, and Sandstrom. Don't see those very often, Jonathan. You guys we've opened quite a few of these boxes. You don't typically see that. This is usually somebody with a little bit more stature attached to it. So, I don't know, maybe something's still hanging out in that case if this ended up this way. All right. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. And that's kind of why I put Topps Chrome in the next break. Because if we're going to miss, I want to miss with the chance of getting something real nice for somebody. But the Bills are having a break. Empty. Let's see if we can get somebody else some love here. All right. Will Anderson Jr., Simmons, Adams, Cam Ward without the rookie symbol, Jimmy Horn, Van Ginkel on the silver, George Kittle, silver mosaic for the Niners, Moments in Time, Noah Brown, James Cook on the montage, Kid Reporter, Peyton Manning, Max Crosby, Tyler Warren on the variation, Hester, Ferguson, and Brazil. Brazil's easy. Brazil. Oh, man. All right. Herbie, Brunel, DJ Giddens, Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. Ooh. That's wild. Hold on. It's got a little bit of like wax at the top or something right there by it. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there by his helmet. That should come off fairly easily, whoever got the pads. J-Wham, I think that's going to come off, whatever that is. But it is out of 99, 74 out of 99. Let's take care of that immediately. It's like right up there by his helmet. Over, like right up. It's kind of hard. I can see it. You'll see it when you get it. It's there. We've got Waddle on the silver for the Dolphins. Not too bad. Colston Loveland silver mosaic. Jalen Hurts. Center stage Tet. Is that numbered? Out of 99. Nice pack. Got the Panthers. K. Walter. We definitely take that. They did a good job on these center stages. I only got to open 2 Foddles before I left. These look nice. These look good. Travis Hunter on the variation. Jewel, Komet, Horn, Culpepper, and Kamara. And we've got these packs, and we still have a repack too. So we ain't done yet. Not by a long shot. Yeah, Cole Kmet was a base card, Hannah. Or was that like, Cole Kmet? Ray, McGahee, Chase, Torrey Horton, Trey Benson. What is that? Out of 15. I was like, wait a minute. That's different. Oh, it's Trey Benson's break today. It is. I did. If you hang on. If your son's there with you, hang on. What'd I do with him? We'll get his close up. Here he is. Here he is, Hannah. Here's Cole Kmet. There he is. It's old boy. It's Cole Kmet. Michael Penix on the silver. Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins is... Oh, it's red. Caleb Williams, Minimastery. Center stage, Kyle Williams. Gil, I think he started playing last week or did something. Kid Reporter, Higgins, Thomas Jr., Purdy, Beckham, Campbell, and Theismann. You got it. Didn't he score last week? I might be making that up. I might be wrong. I thought he did, Mayberry. I didn't have any reception out there, so I didn't get to see everything I wanted to see. Lattimore, Kozar, Wilson, Deontay Thornton Jr., Graham Mertz, Kenny Clark on the red, Aaron Rodgers, silver mosaic for the Steelers, Drake May, there's a Colston for the Bears, Kid Reporter, CJ2K, Barry Sanders, Drake London, Randy Gradisher, Tua, and TJ Hawkinson. I know some people don't necessarily absolutely love Mosaic, but some people do, and I'm one of them. I like the way their cards look. You have to be poised to kind of get a good grade on them. They're not always easy to tell. Dorsett, Prescott, Duger, Tyler Warren, Shuck. Our first auto is Jalen Lane for the Commanders. That is out of 199, and that's going to K. Walter. I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of it for sure. It's I don't know. Jared Goff, Kamara, and Gibbs. This will just go to. It's just a base card. It'll go to the more expensive team, which I'm going to assume is the Lions. Brock Bowers, Travion on the variation, Caleb, Ray Lewis, Clowney, Etienne, and Ertz. Did you kickflip? Wow. Oh, is it not nice to you, Jonathan? Is that what I'm hearing? It's not your friend? You usually do pretty well, Jonathan. Who did you get? The Browns. There's still hope. Don't give up yet. Namath, Stafford, Davis, Harmon. And the other auto is a legend. It is for the Bears. It is Dan Hampton out of 199. There's a nice card behind it, too. Dan Hampton. Bear Downs boy. What's up, Brian? Good morning. But these I like very much. J.J. McCarthy out of 149. I know they're not super low numbered, but they're just cool looking cards, and I imagine they're even cooler in a slab. World of Sports. Jamal Dirty Bird Anderson. Lambjack and Jaden Daniels. That's Commanders. Silver Mosaic, Jahmyr Gibbs. There it is. There you go. You got one. Aeneas Williams, Dylan Gabriel on the variation, Sherman, Njoku, Green, and Pollard. I'm trying to see who else you've had, Maher. Titans. Yeah, they're not being very good to you right now. Barber, Spears, Olave, Grant, Tet, Barron for the Broncos. Ooh, a little Christian McCaffrey color match action. That's nice. Going to the Niners. Dr. Jones. We still have a repack, too, so that could still save somebody's day. Ridley. Ooh, Shuck on the Storm. Silver for the Saints. That's Pam DeBear. Had to get Pam to a nice little hit there. It had to happen. It had to be. No, you just don't. You get one hit. You get to keep it. You get Wilson, Mitchell, Abdul Carter, Kelsey, Tracy, and Shakir. We got 3 packs left. Dr. Jones. Tucker. Verse. Armstead, Hairston, Travion, Red Chase Brown for the Bengals, Patrick Willis, Men of Mastery, Jackson Dart will take it. Men of Mastery, Prism, Lambjack, Rich Gannon, Bigsby, Odunze, McCaffrey, Hubbard, and Williams. Oh my. No, it's what you can only get them out of the Hobbies card stacker. I don't think you can get a. They used. Was it Buy Storm last year? I think it was Buy Storm last year, or maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But no, it is not. Henry, Mooney, Mayfield, Royals, James. Ooh, little Cole Kmet action out of 199. He's back. Cole Kmet's back. I think it's the same card, but this time it's numbered. That's right. Buy Storm is absolute, Nate. You're absolutely right. Storm might just be new altogether. I'm trying to remember. Ford for the Browns. Tyler Warren. Saquon Barkley on the lighted up. Those are nice. Not numbered. Peppers, Njigba, Gates, Goff, Anderson, and McBride. Mr. Warren. One pack left, and then we got a repack. Knox, Penix, Roethlisberger, Tyleek, Dylan Sampson, Damian Martinez out of 149 for the Seahawks, Antoine Winfield Jr., ooh, Silver Mosaic, Jackson Dot, going to CJ. There you go, CJ. He showed up. In the last minute, he showed up. Chuba, Garrett Wilson on the Prism montage, Kid Reporter, Bill Cower, Quinshawn on the variation, Van Ginkel, DJ Moore, and Frank Gore. We certainly do. Charlie, they are fun. They're definitely, I mean, I just know if I see a slab of this and it's a card I want, I'll probably end up paying whatever the going price is for it. All right, we got one repack left. Hopefully it saves a soul. Joe Boo, help somebody out here. Ooh, it's a popcorn too. All right, this should be decent, you guys. It is not a slab, but somebody's about to get something decent. Just trying to see the edge of it. So, what is that? Is it a stained glass? What is it? Rookie. For the Arizona Cardinals, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of Obsidian. That's nasty. Who got the Cardinals? No Such closed it out and got a deed. Yep, that's a deed. I love Obsidian. That's so nice. Cards did have a break. They did. Last Team Magic came to fruition in this break. Everybody that missed, I'm sorry. You know how it goes. I'm gonna do a recap of all of these real quick, and then I'll get the next break up there and do a little roll call for everybody, right quick like. Hey, look, I can still do it. Sorry. At least I know nothing. I know you won't leave with absolutely nothing here, Maher. Some places you absolutely will. I know. I don't know exactly what the extent of it was, but 10. I've been doing these. I don't know, about a month now. I've been throwing them into the breaks. They just help. Like, it gives somebody a chance. Warren, Lambjack, Colston Loveland, Walter Payton, Xavier Leggett, Lad McConkey and Quinshawn, Graham Barton, Terry Bradshaw, Carson Steele, a redemption for Chop Robinson. Blake Corum was out of 80. Terry Bradshaw again. Flournoy. Colston Loveland. Brian Thomas Jr. auto. Rookie for the Jags. Kyler Murray. We got a lighted up Saquon Barkley. Storm Prism. Shuck. Christian McCaffrey. Trey Benson was out of 15. Is that a peacock? What is that? Travis Hunter, Warren, Trey Benson, Jalen Lane out of 149, Michael Penix Jr., Kyle Williams, Damian Martinez, Cole Kmet, Jackson Dart, Dan Hampton auto, that was out of 199. Tessellation, thank you, Sarah. It's been a minute. Travion Henderson, J.J. McCarthy was out of 149. Jackson Dart, Tet was out of 99. That's a nice card. Thank you, Sarah. You're right. It's a tessellation. Take a screenshot of that overlay if you need to for your records. If not, you can always go over to YouTube and see them over there forever and always. So let me print this bad boy out. Give me that paper. Give me that cheddar. All right. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that if you need to. If not, you can go to YouTube. You know where it's at. I'm taking that down. We're going to put this little bad boy up here. We're going to grab these before they fall. We're going to do one of these first, and we'll end with one of these too. All right, good luck, everybody. And give me 1 second. Let me see if that updated, and I can put this break right back in there. It has updated, so just give me 1 second. Same break, going right back in there. And then we'll see where we want to go after that. Maybe a little Bowman U action. All right, it is in there. And it is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Good luck, everybody. It's that time again. Let's get somebody a deed right off the bat. It's a pretzel. It's a pretzel. Any spots coming off the board right now, I will attend to that once we're done with this break. All right, it's not a slab. Flawless. Well, that's not too bad. 2 out of 15, TJ Watt, flawless. Gem. What is that? What gem is that? Sapphire? It's out of 15. That's a good way to start the break. Manifest. Yeah, we'll take that. Popcorn means it's a little bit, it's more towards the ceiling, Lissandro. That's what it means. Not that, like, because there's cards in between, too. So, that's the difference. All right. We won't do 2020 yet. We won't ruin that dream yet. We'll start here. Did you really? Looking for slabs? Oh, man. Well, we're not done yet. Empty. But I like putting these in there, you guys. These. Why is that? Oh, I need to move it over. That's why. I like putting these in there. It gives you that chance. It's still a break. We still got plenty to open, but it gives you that chance. You can go, oh, like who Manifest has the Steelers right now. He can just sit back and chill now. He can just sit back and chill. He's like, all right, well, let's see. Come on with it. Don't stop now. We've got, and just for anybody that doesn't know, there's usually about 8 base packs in these. These are the packs that they have a SKU on them. This is if they opened a box at Target or Walmart. That's what these are. They're retail packs. Jewel, Junior, Dickerson, and Wilson. There's one of them right there. Sanders, Jeremiah, Pratt, oh, good old Pratt, and Marv Levy on the silver. What up with it? Appreciate the likes, everybody. And everybody that just got in here, I see some people going in the shop. This is the same break. The one that's pinned at the bottom is what we're doing right now. Same exact break. We're running it back. AJ Terrell, Travis Etienne Jr., Earl Campbell, and Fred Warner. There's one of those base packs. Cribbs, Jefferson, Andy Reid, and Hicks for the Chiefs. Yeah, Pratt never plays, J-Wham. I don't know if he ever will. Maybe. I think we got a checkerboard here. Good luck. Cook, Watson, Singletary. The team is the Panthers. It is not a rookie, but it is an absolute legend. Julius Peppers for the Carolina Panthers. That is going to K. Walter. Logvian, good morning. Bosa, Mike Evans, Troy Franklin for the Broncos, and a little Jaden Daniels on the fireworks while we're at it. K. Walter, just let him sit back, chill a little bit, wait till he comes back. He doubles as Mr. Fantastic in his off time, as you can tell by his arm. Aaron Jones, Butker. We got another checkerboard. They're not hiding them. Chargers this time. This is going to Manifest. Rookie. Yes, sir. Lad McConkey on the checkerboard. Yep. Hitman in the house. I see yous. Three per box, Jonathan. We should have a true green cracked ice, too. And 2 silvers, which we've gotten a Marv Levy so far, so there should be another one. Zach Moss, Jesse Bates, Josh Jacobs, and Kool-Aid McKinstry. They're getting a little bit harder to find now. But as you guys know, I put Prism in my breaks as much as I possibly can. Perry, Johnston, Byers, and Moore. Allen, Gore, Penix Jr. on the base, and our other silver was Jahan, Kid Reporter. I'll take care of Michael here. He's actually not having a bad year. None of them are. Oh, this pack doesn't want to open, so we won't open it. Dulcich, Julius Peppers, Rashi Rice, and Nick Bosa. Who is? Who is? Who? Caleb? Jaden, Gonzalez, Danny Dimes, Cowing, and Terry McLaurin on the high. Well, that's 2023, you know. That's not 24. I can't lay claim to that. CJ has a problem. CJ has a problem because all he wants to do is try to hit up Nico Collins when he's out there. When Nico Collins isn't out there, he actually looks a little bit better. Sutton, Stingley, Karlaftis, and Mosley. Penix has had some rough goes at it, but he's had some good games too. Maybe didn't come away with the W, Toasty, but you got to realize these guys have barely even played. Muhammad, Connor, Vinatieri, and Jaden Daniels on the base. Like when Matt Stafford came in and started immediately, he didn't look great. Like he had 3 touchdowns and 3 picks, and like they all do it. Chase Brown, Ayuk, Breeze, and there's our true green cracked ice for the Texans. Joe Mixon. JJ looked okay against us. He looked good against the Bears. I don't know what happened last week because I didn't get to watch. So I know they lost. I do know that. Williams, Herbie, Schultz, and Gould. Yeah, he had a really good. He had a really good QB rating when we played him. Shaq, Andre Ware, Aaron Donald, and Krieg. T-Law, Conklin, Coop, and Mr. Benson showing up all morning long. Yeah, he did pretty good against the Lions. They came ready that day. We always play bad after a bye week for some reason. I don't even want a bye week anymore. Or if we get a bye week, can somebody just set it up to where we're playing somebody like that's really not very good, so maybe we'll win. Murray, Soul Glow Flores, Diggs, and Rashad White. I have no idea, J-Wham. I don't know. I am a Lions fan. It's true. It's true. Kirk Cousins, Njoku, Turner, and Edwin Cooper. Should have one more checkerboard in here. I think it's this pack. Reggie Wayne, Jonathan Allen, Christian McCaffrey. Good luck. Let's see what team it is. It is the San Francisco 49ers. It is not a rookie. But it's old boy. It is Nick Bosa for the Niners. Quite the monster. Got hurt this year, but... That was actually 3 good checkerboards. Peppers, Bosa, and McConkey rookie. Not bad at all. Suggs, Darnold, Jones, and Rattler. Stidham, Trimble, Love, and Mr. Gay Jr. All right, Jonathan, I'll be here. I'll still be here. Tell him Primo's on. Tell him, be like, hey, look, we need to wrap this conference call up. There's ripping going on, and we'll just have to deal with this at a later date. Brett Favre, Cam Chancellor, Jawar Jordan, and Xavier Worthy on the Prismatic. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. I did forget that. Thank you. I didn't do that in the first break either, did I? Sorry, a little rust. Got to shake off the rust a little bit. Thanks, Jonathan. All right, let's go ahead and go into the 2020. We're not going to hold it. We're not going to hide it anymore. Looks like we're getting close to halfway full in this same exact break that's pinned at the bottom. Empty. All right, come on, 2020. Be good to somebody. There's a ton of rookies we could get out of this. Be good to somebody. Please and thank you. All right, Ridley, Samuel, Burns, Wright, Mack, Tucker, Singletary, Hooper, Paris Campbell, Landon Collins, Hunter Henry, Danny Amendola. All right, here we go. Behind Sean Lee, it's old Gardner Minshew for the Jags. For the Pats, Sony Michel. Gil was saying he wanted to get one of them, so we got it for him. Terry McLaurin for the Commanders. Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Our rookie, Henry Ruggs III. On the Brilliants, Terry McLaurin and LaMichael P. Ryan. It had to be Ruggs, didn't it? It had to be you. Oh, Mr. Ruggs. All right, let's do the Topps Chrome. Really? He's going to come back? Who's going to want it? Is he? Okay. That's a tough thing to have to live with. Empty box. Ruggs. I think that's who he's talking about. Could have been somebody else, I don't know. Bradshaw, Newman, Don Majkowski, Joe Montana, Antonio Gates on the refractor for the Chargers, Fridge Perry on the refractor, Drake May base, and Devin Leary. I mean, obviously he looked spectacular before all that craziness happened. He looked great. Howie. Mario Williams, Neil Smith. We got a Philly player. Jaws out of 50 on the auto. Not bad, Eagles. Pamda Bear, look at you. Look at Pamda Bear knowing what's up. That is 33 out of 50 on the gold wave. And that's why I put Topps Chrome in there, because that's a little bit of a deed. Can you stand up here for me, TJ? Thank you. Chop Chop on the refractor. Polamalu, Colson, and Kinchins. Oh, is he? He has to have. Wow. Well, I mean, if he, if they determined he served what he needed to serve, you know. I know he's got to still be young. Doug Williams, Hall, Walker, Larry Johnson, Ozzie Newsome on the refractor for the Browns, Lad McConkey, Mason Smith, and Anthony Gould. Never allowed to drive again. Maurice Jones-Drew, Chris Johnson, Torrey Holt, TD, Ricky Pearsall on the rookie, Jordan Morgan, and Eric All. Yeah, that would shake you. It should, if you have a conscience. That should strike fear in you. It should. Not, maybe it wouldn't for everybody, but it should. Richard Sherman. We all do stuff when we're young that we don't know what we're doing. We think we know what we're doing, but Barry Sanders. Jason Kelsey. Ooh, a little refractor Tom Brady for the Pats. Going to Gil. Roman Wilson, same deal. Refractor. What you got behind you, Roman? Anthony Richardson, all etch. Jermaine Burton, and Braylon Trice. Good morning, Prestige. How are ye? I'm back. Fuzzy. A little fuzzy. What did I miss? I don't know. I probably Shell, Atwater, Sharp, Gates, Cleveland, Joe Thomas out of 199 for the Brownies, going to Dibs, Jaden Daniels, Bucky Irving, Adonai Mitchell. Guess who's back? And we're not done yet. We've got Mosaic Hobby and one more repack after this too. And this is the break that is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now, the one we're ripping. It's identical. Hannah, Pearson, Tippett, Hampton, Bledsoe. Is this our other auto? It is not. Irving Fryer on the refractor. Jalen McMillan and Jalen Ford for the Saints. Justin Tuck, Larry Allen, Bryce Young, Drew Bledsoe on the camo print. We'll take that, Pats. I know Gil will take that. Caleb Williams on the refractor. Nice. John Elway, Jonah Ellis, and Dylan Laub. Both these cards look actually pretty darn good. This one. And this one. That's Gil's boy right there, Drew Bledsoe. Jaws. Herman Moore, University of Virginia. Steve Hutchinson, Todd Heap. Joe Montana on the refractor. Keon Coleman, Eichenberg, and there he is. Theo Johnson. That means we can have a good, the last auto can be a good one. Because Theo showed up. No other reason. Just because Theo's there. Russ Grimm. Bruce Smith, Dexter Manley, Emmitt Smith, Miami. This might be the auto. Out of 399. It is not. Jalen Wright out of 399 for the Dolphins. We'll take it. Ricky Pearsall's out of 99 for the Niners. We'll also take that. Ray Davis and Javon Bullard. Theo don't play no games. He don't play no games. He don't even play no game. He living that life. He's about that life. All right, he's about that life. All right, we got 2 packs of Topps Chrome left. Oh, really now? Jason Taylor, Mushin Muhammad, Eli Manning, Ron Jaworski. Or no, that's Ron Majkowski. Don Majkowski, my bad. That might be the auto. Where's the auto at, man? Spencer Rattler, Eli Manning, Byron Murphy, and Xavier Worthy. It's coming down the last pack, I guess. I see you, Steven. You probably want me to find it in that mosaic. Well, maybe this. The chef. He is. He bees. He's back. Randall Cunningham, Chad Johnson, Anthony Munoz. I think I already know who it is. Quinyon, Troy Franklin. We've got a Brock Bowers on the refractor. We'll definitely take that. Troy Franklin, and I think I know who this is, folks. Yeah. AR out of 75 with the best signature ever in the history of ever, Anthony Richardson. Future starting quarterback for the Raiders. Why did that sound right? That sounded right. Mosaic time. The Montreal Canadiens. Doesn't it, Caden? It does. It sounds right. It sounds right. All right, Mosaic, be good to us. Just be good to me. The Hamilton Tiger Cats. The chef, it was great. It was over in a flash, but it was great. Got to see my first football game, my first NFL game live. I see that glare. Here, let's put you up there. Maybe you're just an issue. Card Stacker, I said that Anthony Richardson is going to be the future starting quarterback for the Raiders. Garrett Wilson, Herbie, Mark Brunell. Why is this like this? Harold Fannin on the base. Al Toon for the Jets out of 149. Eamon Worry for the Seahawks. Wes Welker, Calvin Ridley, Jackson Dartman of Mastery, Peppers, Van Ginkel, and Jigba, James Jr., Rice, or Flowers, and Lawrence. Last night a DJ saved my life. He's going to go play baseball. That's right, Poker Rich. That's absolutely right, you know. Joe New, Joe Morris, Alec Pierce. What I do know is he's going to get another chance. Damian Martinez. Shadir. DeMario. Davis. Alec Pierce. Noah Brown. Jahmyr Gibbs, and this looks to be numbered Men of Mastery, out of 99, going to the Lions, going to Chuck. Kid Reporter, Manning, Tyler Warren, Gates, McDuffie, Tillman, and Waddle. I don't know, Sean. That can change. That can change quick. Why is that like that? Stop it. It could be Will Howard. Metcalf, Calvin, Komet, Mitchell Evans, Ricky White III, Trey Harris for the Chargers out of 99. That's nice. Singletary, James Cook, Cam Ward on the splash. Prism style. Hey, there's a Titan. Hold on to that ball, Cam. You can do it. That actually looks pretty nice. Oh, I don't know, Frank. He probably should. He's probably retired right now. Williams, Dylan Gabriel, Richard Sherman, Winfield, Blake, and Wilkins. Brooks, Cortland Sutton, Caleb Williams, Ty Felton, Riley Leonard, Andre Reed for the Bills, and that is out of 199, going to Arias. Brett Favre, Caleb Williams, Kamara and Gibbs, that's going to go to the Lions. Wilson, Mitchell, Abdul Carter, Lutz, Pickens, and Godwin. One thing I do know is that if he's willing and ready, Anthony Richardson will be playing somewhere again. Because they kind of just... Now, I don't know what that's going to look like for him. But there's no way somebody's not going to give him a chance. 0% chance. Because I can see how those coaches talk to him. A lot of those coaches talked to him when he was a rookie. They know he's got talent. Hunter Henry, Gesicki, Fouts, Caleb Johnson. Our first auto, it's Rome for the Bears. Going to J-Wham, and it is out of 99 on the In Focus. A little Rome Odunze action. Jacoby Myers. Gabriel Davis for the Jags. Just making sure it wasn't numbered. Brock Bowers. Ooh, a little Shuck center stage. That's kind of sick. Hold on. I just wanted to make sure. Not numbered, but still nice. Going to the Saints and going to D. Webber. Yeah, I like those. I need to check the checklist on those and see who all's actually on that. Gannon, Odunze, Bigsby, Fields, McLaurin, and Brown. Charles Sweat Moon, James Pierce Jr., Arian Smith for the Jets, Silver Eric Dickerson, Jarquez Hunter for the Rams, Drake May on the montage, Jaden Daniels, Men of Mastery, Silver Mosaic for the Commanders, Crosby, Higgins, Thomas Jr., Stevenson, Dickerson, and Hill. That's right, Poker Rich. You tell them. Same exact break is what's pinned at the bottom. Same exact break. No such, no such. But wait, there's more. Trey Benson, Fitzgerald, Bowers, Cam Miller, Tesla, Kenneth Grant, Joe Morris, Colston Loveland, Caleb Johnson on the lighted up, Prism, Kid Reporter, Purdy, Travion on the variation, Ray Lewis, Fairbairn, Evans, and Joshua Allen. How about that? Oh, that's annoying. I'm just going to take them all down because that's annoying. LaPorta, White, Brown, Barron, Savion, Will Campbell, there you go, Gil, Holla on the Prism John. JJ on the Silver Mosaic, Hertz, Jackson Smith, Silver or Prism Montage, Sanders London, Travis Hunter, BTJ, Bijan, and Kendre Mella. It's Miller time. That's right. That you got to get them while they're young, Poker Rich. You got to get them while they're young, you know. Say like, here. This is comping for 50. I'll give it to you for 52, son. Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Davis, Jonathan Stewart. There's a Genty. Our other auto ended up being Graham Mertz for the Texans. Don't know much about the Gent. Mason Taylor for the Jets is out of 149. Brock Bowers on the red. Marvin Harrison Jr. Tet on the Prism introductions. Jewel, Komet, Collins, Garrett, Andrews, and JJ. Take care of all of these. That was actually a pretty good pack. I don't know a thing about Graham Mertz. I don't know a thing about Graham Mertz at all. Nothing. I don't even know if he's still on the team. All right, we got one pack left, and then we got a repack. Appreciate that, Poker Rich. All right. Wes Chandler, John Elway, Jordan Addison, TJ for the Colts, Devin Neal for the Saints, Silver Variation RJ Harvey. Ooh, a little Will Howard action for the Steelers out of 199. We'll take that. Thurman Thomas for the Dolphins. Look at that. Bradford, you got Thurman Thomas for the Dolphins. Brock Bowers, Lambjack, Kid Reporter, Besh, Brown, Branch, Singletary, and Moss. That's nice. Little color match action, too. All right. It is time for the final repack. It's the final repack. Good luck. Hopefully this saves somebody's soul out there. But you never know. Save the break. Save the break, I said. Save the break. That's right. You, K. Bradford, do you know where you gotta come to get those Thurman Thomas cards, you know? All right, let's see what's going on here. It's not a slab, but it's something. Is that Dexter Jackson, 111 out of 250 for the Bucks? That is Cam Dog, and that's Super Bowl MVP right there. That's from 2003. Nice. Football auto. And he had to write what it was. Back in the day, they didn't have the stamp. Or they did have the stamp. I take that back. But he had to sign every one of them like that. Dexter Jackson. Bet you this is worth a little bit more than you think it is. Or it wouldn't be in here. All right, so let's do this. And I'll have to get all the stuff for the next break, but that shouldn't take me too long. And if you didn't see me top load something, that was just for the sake of the break not taking forever. It will be. It's Schaefer. Not Schaefer. Schaefer? Hey, Schaefer, there's a break pin at the bottom of the screen. It's Preach. We still have to send you something. There's no way around it. Like you're still going to get a package because there's shipping tied to it through the shop. Okay. JJ, William Perry, Chop Robinson, Drake May, Terry McLaurin and Alvin Kamara, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Xavier Worthy, Anthony Richardson auto out of 75, 26 out of 75, Joe Thomas, Joe Mixon, Jaden Daniels. Hey, Schaefer, it's not Bowman U, but it is a break. And welcome back. Julius Peppers, Trey Benson, and Michael Penix Jr. We've got Lad McConkey on the checkerboard, Jaden Daniels, Tom Brady, Nick Bosa, Terry McLaurin, Mason Taylor, Graham Mertz, Brock Bowers, Tet. Will Howard was out of 199. RJ Harvey, Jaden Daniels, Shuck on the center stage, Trey Harris. I didn't see you, Schaefer. My bad. Jackson Dart, Drew Bledsoe on the camo, Brock Bowers, Caleb Johnson, Loveland, Andre Reed was out of 199. Jameer was also numbered. That was out of 99. Altoon, Roma Dunzi on the auto. That was out of 99. Not bad there, J Wham. Cam Ward Splash, Jalen Wright, Ricky Pearsall out of 99. Joe Montana and Caleb Williams. And then Dexter Jackson, Super Bowl MVP, football auto out of 250. Jaws out of 50 for the Eagles on the Gold Wave auto. And TJ Watt Flawless out of 15, 2 out of 15 for the Steelers. And that be that. Florida's finest, we lost, bro. We lost. It's okay. I can live with it. Pretty fun, man. All right, let's get one of these. We'll do this first. We'll get this over here. This and this. Prism 20, don't you do that. Okay. Good luck, everybody. It starts here. Big boy break pinned at the bottom of your screen. I'm going to take the overlay down. 5 hobbies. 5 hobbies pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Right this instant. It's down there. Hey, Sierra. I certainly did. Glad to be back. Oh, popcorn action. That's right. You know where you can find it, Jonathan. Now, this is not a slab, so this should be interesting. Sierra, I hope you enjoyed your week. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Marvin Mims. 1 of 1. Wow. Going to the Broncos, that is Arias. Boy, did you pick a good time to get the Broncos. Marvin Mims, 1 of 1 rookie auto. Wow. Well, just sit back and relax, Arias. We'll just go ahead and keep ripping this stuff. Hey, that's a 1 of 1. Let's do the retail box. Thank you, Stella. Appreciate all the welcome backs, everybody. We back. I'll come up with something for us tomorrow, too. The break pin at the bottom is probably my last break of the day. It's a big break. So, empty. Yep, Aries can just chill, sit back, relax, and watch a little ripping. Anybody that's never seen these retail boxes, they do have base packs in them, but we're going for the checkerboards. We're going for the silvers. We're going for the green cracked ices. Marv Levy, Ferragamo, Kirk, and Wilson. It's a 1 of 1, Riley. Terrell Davis, Keenan Allen, Edwin Cooper, and our silver is Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens. Aeneas Williams, TJ Hawkinson, Earl Campbell, and Fred Warner. Nick Chubb, Dante Hall, Dobbs, and Rattler. Hey, Aaron, what's going on? We got a checkerboard here. Good luck. Kyle Hamilton, Mac Singletary. It is a Saint. It is not a rookie. But it's a good Saint. Joe Horn for the New Orleans Saints. Going to Jason. We'll take a little Joe Horn checkerboard action, my friend. Riley, I answered that. Yes, it's a 1 of 1. Turn your volume up. Richardson, Evans, Jawar Jordan. Uh-oh. Hey, who's that guy? Is he any good? Nah, you don't want this. Nate, you don't need this. You're good. You're good on that one. That nobody wants this card at all. Green cracked ice fireworks, Jacob May. A deed, Brian. A deed. And we've got quite the mighty break pinned at the bottom here, folks. It's ain't no joke. It ain't for the faint of heart. Okay, it's 5 hobbies. Reed, Watson, back-to-back checkerboards. Simmons for the Colts. Dwight Freeney. So Dwight Freeney and Joe Horn, 2 legends. Amanda. It's going to be a little bit harder to do now than it was when I started about 3 years ago. You need to find something you want to do first. Like, do you want to do breaks exactly like this? Do you want to do, repacks or something along those lines? You have to figure out what you want to do. And then, unfortunately, the only way to really do it is either find somebody that's already doing it or put the time in. You're going to have to create an account. And you're going to, I don't know if you still need it anymore, but you used to need 1,000 followers. I don't know if that's the case anymore to go live on this platform. Moore, Gardick, Bosa, and Steele. What's up, Lil Hanson? What up, player? Deshaun Watson, Stingley Jr., Byers, and more. Yeah, you do need to know the players and all of that stuff. That's part of it too. Andrews, but there's other stuff you can do. Karloftis, JJ on the base, and DeAndre Hopkins on the silver. Kid Reporter. Amanda, so in my experience, I'll tell you how it started for me anyways. I saw it. I saw what breaks were. I got into them. And then I said, oh, I think I'd kind of like to do that. So ventured out, started an LLC, and just put the time in. I'd get off at 4 or 5 o'clock every day for my day job. I'd get on TikTok, and I'd be on until about 2 o'clock in the morning. And I did that for I did that for months, every day. That's how I did it. Bennett, Vinatieri, and Bosa. Herbert, Jones, Jefferson, and DJ Moore. It's green cracked ice, Nate. Witten, Hill, Bledsoe, and CJ Mosley. Bryce Young, David Montgomery, Gus Edwards, and Keon Coleman. Kid Reporter. That's JJ McCarthy. Just a base. These are just Prism. Nate Dogg. All the green cracked ices are just prisms. There's no hollow green cracked ice prism. Brian Urlacher, Ayuk, Breeze, and our true green cracked ice is Malachi Corley for the Jets. And that's Jesse. There is a lot to do. Jake Ferguson, Anderson Jr., Dickerson, and A.J. Barner. It is fun. Milano, McCaffrey, ETN, Krieg. When I first stumbled upon breaks, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh yes, this is it. That's exactly how I'm liking that. Because you don't have to go out and buy a hobby box now. You can go buy a hobby box for $500 and hit absolutely nothing. Or you could get in about 10 breaks and maybe you hit something, maybe you don't. But still, I mean, Jefferson, Conklin, Braswell, and a green cracked ice emergent, Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. Going to Jesse. Gibbs, Schultz, Donald, and White. Should have another checkerboard, right? Anderson, Lamb, Lawrence, and Irving. Yeah, the Bucks are priced. The lower the price means the less they can get, Lissandro. That should be the way it is. They have a little bit less of a chance. Not that they don't have a chance, just they got a little bit less of one. Jones, Allen, McCaffrey. Our last checkerboard is a Falcon. It's not a rookie. It's McGirt. It's Kirk McGirt. Kirk Cousins for the Falcons. There he is. Hadn't seen him for a minute. Forgot he existed. But always know, Lissandro, if there's a Topps hobby or something in it, those legend teams are always in play. Every single time. Every single time. You see a Topps hobby in it, Cowboys, Niners, teams like that, Packers, teams like that, they're always in play. Oliver, Butker, Jacobs, and Nealon. Elway, Swift, Johnson, and Gay Jr. Gore, Chancellor, Laub, and a Romadoonzy Green Cracked Ice Portals for the Bears to end it out. Tell them, the chef. You tell them. All right, we're going to open the 2020 up. We're going to open the 2020 up. See if it gives anybody. Is it going to be an Eagle? Is it going to be a Bengal? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? What's up, Orlando? Appreciate you. Glad to be back. Let me scroll this back up here. Can't see nothing. Emptiness. Short, Wagner, Evans, Amos, Jones, Parker, Johnson, Brewski, Hilton, Jones, Kerrigan, Allen. All right, let's see here. Kenny Golladay behind him is a green. Anthony Barr for the Vikings. Joe Namath for the Jets. Eddie Jackson. Christian Kirk. And our rookie. Playboy. Jordan Brooks for the Seahawks. There's one more rookie, I think. A.J. Brown and Lynn Bodden Jr. No deeds. No deeds. But that's okay. We're gonna move on. We're gonna survive. We tried. Can't hit it if it's not in there. Does Anthony Barr still play? Because he used to be nasty. I don't even know if he's still in the league now. Retired. Yeah, I remember that because the Lions had a chance to draft him and didn't. Or maybe that was wishful thinking. Maybe we could have had a chance to draft him and then they drafted him before we could, something like that. That's one thing that would really put the Lions over the top. If they could get a legit linebacker. Does Marvin Harrison sign in this? I think he signs in all tops, I think. Jonathan. I think. I could be wrong. I feel like there's some truth to what you're saying right now. Like there was maybe a product he didn't sign in or something. Whitworth, Falk, Amendola, Flutie, McClellan out of 275, Jonathan Brooks out of 99 for Carolina, Keon Coleman, and Marvin Harrison Jr. I can sign that one if you guys want. We got the Cardinals. I can sign that up for you, Jonathan. No problem. I'll sign it Marvin Harrison Jr. and everything. A week later, I'll see the reviews. Hey, this guy just he signed my stuff. No, you don't. I'll do it, but you don't get the video evidence. Vrabel, all you get is the hearsay. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Ricky Williams, Larry Johnson on the refractor, Johnny Wilson. Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Ladd McConkey on the all etch. Edrin Cooper and Michael Hall Jr. What if you sent it in and they certified it? Then what? Luke Kuechly. It's not that hard to replicate. You guys have seen his auto. It wouldn't be that hard to do. Adrian Peterson, Andre Rison, Mr. Latu on the Gold Wave auto for the Colts. Definitely take this. This guy's a powerhouse. He is contributing to what they're doing right now. We've got the Colts. No such. Definitely take that. We've got Sproles on the finesse. A refractor Bo Nix for the Broncos. Broncos Eaton. Carson and Walker. Has it Mayberry? I haven't seen his updated auto. He got a little bit more panache to it. Dave Robinson, Jerry Rice, Earl Campbell, Jan Stenerud, Jace McClellan on the negative, Youthquake Law to Rice and Tampa. James, Moon, Ripien, or Ripin, William Perry on the refractor, Jaden Daniels on the refractor, Adrian Peterson, Tavondre Sweat, and Carter Bradley. Hi, Jaden. What up, dawg? This year, you know, I just pulled you a Marcus Allen, and this is how you talk to me? John Riggins, Tony Baselli, Javon Curse. For the Detroit Lions, out of 50, Gold Wave, Terry and Arnold. Going to Chuck. Bucky Irving on the future stars, Jace McClellan, and Darius Robinson. Hey, Mayberry, you watch your mouth. He's got an interception now. He's nasty. Mike Vick, Torrey Holt, Chris Long, Randy White, Santana, Michael Irvin on the refractor. There you go, Dallas. A little something, something. JPJ and Michael Wiley. I see you, Lissandro. That's going to be an interesting little break we got down there. My leg. Terrell Davis. I know a buyer. Jason Kelsey. Maurice Jones Drew. Ooh. Bruce Smith out of $3.99 for the Bills. Ricky Pearsall refractor for the Niners. Ray Lewis, Kamani Vidal, and Jalen Wright. Don't you be talking to me. Look, Terry Arnold makes TikToks. He's nasty. He's nasty, dog. I mean, a Latu auto out of 50. I don't know what to expect on the other one. Maybe a legend. Sharp. Gates. Sticking together. CJ2K. JJ Watt. Dexter Manley for the Commanders. Marvin Harrison Jr., Youthquake, Roman Wilson, and Chop. Yep, Brian Branch is a troublemaker. Bo, Bailey, Dorsett, Phil Sims, Delaney Walker, Randy Moss. All chrome. Refractor for the Vikings, Fatanu and Shipley. Log me in. Jesse Vaughn Luke, I see you. Any teams coming off the board in that break pin at the bottom, I'll go over it once this break's done. Elam, Hines Ward, Leroy Kelly. This might be our auto. New Orleans, out of 25. It is Orange Fuaga for the Saints going to Jason. Polk for the Pats on the refractor. Jerry Rice, Kamari Lassiter, and Cooper DeJean. It takes me back. Well, it was close. Staubach, Lawrence Taylor, Julian Edelman, and Archie Griffin. Rob Gronkowski refractor for the Pats. Jonathan Brooks, Nate Wiggins, and Malachi Corley. All right, let's move on to Mosaic 25. There are two of these in the next break. Two of these and Origins and two Optic Contenders 24. It was supposed to be JD, man. Cappuccino Sunrise with the follow. Holla. Empty. And then we got one repack left as well. To save somebody's day right at the end. Right at the end there. It's saved right there at the end. All right. Dilfer, Blunt, Wilson, Scattaboo, Malachi Starks, Rich Gannon for the Vikings out of 10. Gold, Rich Gannon. Okay. Gold, Rich Gannon for the Vikings. Yep. See, Mosaic ain't messing with you. They're all over the place. ZJZ, 9 out of 10. Appreciate that, Cappuccino. We're all, there's a bunch of us here. Mr. and Mrs. are usually on at night. Noah and Kobe are on at night as well, and I'm on in the mornings. And my name's Primo. Hey, Cadence. Michael Williams. I know, Mayberry. That's what I'm saying. Just very, very random, Mosaic. Jaden Daniels. Brian Thomas Jr. Montage, Ridley, Hertz, Campbell, Tua, Hawkinson, and Joe Horn. CJ, Drake May, Steve Young, Tommy, Dylan Gabriel. Our first auto is a Raider. It is Cam Miller. I don't know if that's numbered or not. It is not. Cam Miller for the Raiders. They should probably start him tomorrow. But that's just what I'm thinking. I don't even know if he's still there. North Dakota State. Ooh. Travis Hunter out of 199. Variation for the Jaguars. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Golden. Braylon Allen, Kid Reporter, Santana, Shuck, Jaden, Culpepper, Kamara, and Coleman. Schmella. Sapp, Falk, and Judy. RJ Harvey, Will Howard, Tim Brown on the Prism, Justin Herbert Silver Mosaic, Saquon Barkley Montage, Ashton Genty Prism Men of Mastery, not numbered, but we're going to take that, Raiders. Going to J-Wham, Bond, Swift, Higgins, Murray, Reed, and Mixon. You heard that. Cam's the real deal now. Can't take it back. Can't take it back, Smella. Are you talking about Cam Newton? I think he's retired. Molds, Burrow, and Carmichael. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Hold on. We're going to see what that is. I don't know yet. All right, Dylan, Mahomes, Newbin, and Likely. Diggs, Taylor, Drake May, Men of Mastery, Bo Nix, not Prism, Kendre Miller, and what do we have here? Ooh, little Scattaboo Silver, Dr. Jones. But what's going on here? What is this? What hold up? What are you? Who are you? What are you and who are you? Jacoby Myers out of 5. There was an out of 10 and an out of 5 in this. What's going on here? Going to the Raiders. That's nasty. Gold glitter. 3 out of 5. And an out of 10 to go with the Rich Gannon. And then, of course, there was the Mumfield. Chef, there's no Chiefs in here for you. Just stop. There's not a singular chief in anything for you right now, okay? Dream on, dreamer. I got a nice Patty Mahomes base over here. I'm putting in one touch for you. Kyle Van Noy, Knox and Darnold, Lambert Smith, Pat Bryant, Mark Andrews on the red, Tet for the Panthers, Nico, Tet on the Mosaic Splash, Kid Reporter, Bettis, Montgomery, Golden on the variation, Woolen, Nix, and Dobbs. Mayberry, you get nothing as well. You get nothing. I was getting ready to give you a card. Now I'm taking it back. You're not getting nothing. You get no cards. Nada. Not a singular one. No cards for you. Penix, Roethlisberger, Henry, Mr. Millerow, Terrence Ferguson. Ooh, did you see that? The chef, you might want to not watch this. On the Showtime, Mr. Joe Montana on the auto out of 25. Wow, wow, wow. Christian Watson for the Pack out of 99. Lad McConkey. Jared Goff on the... Look at him. What a legend. Look at him. He's about to throw an 80-yard pass right there. I didn't do it. See, that Joe Montana showed up because the chef. That's the only reason that showed up. It's the only one. It wouldn't have been in there if he wasn't in here doing what he's doing. All right. Trice, you stop it. You stop it. Let me guess who you like. Dak Prescott. CeeDee Lamb, Hubbard, Lewis, Irvin, Downs, and Gibbs. He threw an interception, I remember it. That's nasty, by the way. 6 out of 25. The chef manifested this in his pain, in his heart with the Chiefs. All the pain he let out of his heart created the Joe Montana. It wasn't going to be there. It was going to be like a Jerry Ditzel or something. Mooney, Mayfield, and Namath. Jalen, hold up. Jamie and Sherwood. Jalen Lane, Jack Besh on the red. Garrett Wilson. Jonathan Taylor and Omarion Hampton. Brock Bowers on the Prism Splash. Kid Reporter. Tet, Barkley, Young, Smith, Foreman, and Jennings. So an out of 5, an out of 10, and an out of 25 Joe Montana auto. Are we done yet? Can we get like a stained glass too? Stafford, Davis, Barber, Tyler Booker, Khalil Mullings, Jordan James on the red for the Niners, Bijan, Tavondre, Jamar on the Prism Moments in Time, Kid Reporter, Thurman Thomas, Brett Favre, Wes Welker, Stingley Jr., Taylor, and Anquan. And don't forget, we still got a repack over there. We ain't done yet. Spears, Olave, Kraft, Elick, Egbuka, Ricky White III for the Seahawks, and that's out of 49. Jordan Addison Silver, Jamal Lewis, Jackson Smith, Tet on the introductions, Colston Loveland on the variation, Connor Hayward, Shockey, and Stone. The chef, you did it. You did it. I didn't do it. You did it. You did it. Wanting a Chief to show up, you just wanted it too bad. You couldn't just sit there and let it happen. You had to manifest a Joe Montana auto out of 25. If it makes you feel any better, I don't think they were there. You didn't even have an option to get them, I don't think. Or you would have, probably. Verse, Armstead, Anderson Jr., McCord, Gunner, Silver Terry McLaurin, Trey Benson red, Jamar Chase and Malik Neighbors. That'll go to probably the Giants. Lighted up Cam Ward, Prism, Kid Reporter, Sherwood Estime, RJ Harvey, Warren Puka, and Seymour. All right, we got a repack left. Maybe there's a Chief in there, bro. You never know. You did. You sure did. I do hate the Chiefs so. Oh, I hate the Chiefs so. All right. This is a slab of some sort. Good luck. 2024 Mosaic. J.J. McCarthy Reactive Yellow. Jim Mint 10. For the Vikings, going to ZJZ. We take PSA 10s around here, if you didn't know. On the yellow. Just like that. Just like that. That's not a Chief. All right, so let's hang on there, Mims. Chill out. We'll do a quick little recap, and then I got to go get the boxes for the next one. I don't have them in here. I didn't know I was necessarily going to run that exact break, so I'll have to go grab them. But no worries, I will. But first, a recap. Big boy break pin at the bottom of your screen, you guys. The chef, you know, here, hang on. Here you go. Ego, the chef. Where you at? Where your boy at? Man, I can't even find a base. I can't even find a base for you, bro. Hang on, I want you to get a screenshot. Hang on, I'm gonna get you a screenshot. There it is. Bang. Bang. What up? Here you go, bro. I got you. I got you. Coach Dad, who'd you have? Who'd you have? Christian Watson. Brutal with an exclamation point. Who did you have? Justin Herbert, Ashton Genty, Jace McClellan out of 275. Well, it can't be that bad, Coach Dad. You had the Fins. You had the least expensive team on the board. So, brutal. Little stretch. Jonathan Brooks, Jordan Addison, Ricky Parasol, Roma Dunzi, Kirk Cousins, Ricky White III out of 49, Bruce Smith, Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., Terry Arnold out of 50, Sconald, G. Aiden Daniels, Jace McClellan, Joe Namath, Malachi Corley, J.J. McCarthy, Cam Ward, Tet, Scadaboo, Miller, Brock Bowers, Tet, Fuag out of 25, he's nasty. Dwight Freeney, Law 2 out of 50, Drake May, Joe Horn, Travis Hunter was out of 199, Rich Gannon for the Vikings was out of 10, 9 out of 10. Jacoby Myers was out of 5, 3 out of 5. Joe Montana out of 25, 6 out of 25 on the auto. Marvin Mims, 1 of 1, rookie. 1 of 1, right there. And J.J. McCarthy, PSA 10 yellow. Out of Mosaic, rookie. Wow. Those. Gotcha, BF. Appreciate you. Steelers are down, and now we get to rip 5 Wabi boxes. So let's take this down. Let's put that up for your... if you need to, take a screenshot of that. If not, you can always go over to the YouTube and see it over there. All right, folks. It's that time. Last break of the day. What's up, Trevor? What up, dog? I'll be back tomorrow morning, you guys. And I'll have something. I'll have some kind of mischief going on. I know, Deshef. You got somebody else too, didn't you? All right. We're due Origins in the middle there. Let's get this up there. We're going to take the overlay down. The break number is there, so we're good there. Okay. I see you, Jonathan. I see you. Good luck. It's that time again. We're starting 24. Let's get somebody nasty immediately. Like right now. One box in. Empty. Here we go. You know, Joe Boo here's all. Hey, we start out with a Jaden Daniels base rookie out of this. Is not bad. We'll take that, K. Walter. Behind that is Dexter Lawrence for the G-Men on the base. For the Rams, Cooper Kupp. Just looks like a prism. Yep, it is. Oh, boy. Who got him? Who was it? Angie. Variation, too. How about a little J.J. McCarthy on card? Auto. We take those. Yep, we do. Oh, and then old boy wants to show up all morning long. 10 out of 10. Anthony Richardson, Player of the Year Gold for the Colts. That's exactly what Becky was looking for. Congratulations, Becky. And then last but not least, winning ticket, Michael Penix out of 50. Yep. It's a good start. That's a good start to a break. Okay. Winning ticket. And you can scan that and... No, you can't. Yes, it was, Jonathan. Yes, it was. It started out just right. JJ. Not do one with Josh Allen. If I pulled you a Josh Allen auto, that'd be that fire. Well, I don't think anything in this has Josh Allen auto chance. But one day. Austin, this is my last one of the day. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight. Not exactly sure what they'll be doing, but I imagine maybe some SpongeBob will be involved. Potentially Disney. I don't know. But I'll be back on tomorrow morning. And we had us a good little first day back here, I'd say. We had some fun, and we ain't done yet. No, not by a long shot. That boy, we did some. I might do, maybe we'll do, I mean, Topps is going to be coming out with more stuff, so yeah, we'll be doing some more here soon, but we did plenty of that Topps paper already. Let's see what happens when Midnight comes out. Come back when Midnight comes out. You'll want to be here. That boy on Twitch. Verse, Armstead, Tesla, Cam Miller. Our first auto is Carson Sweat. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because you said Browns. It would be a Carson Schlesinger, of course. Out of 49, though, good and low numbered for you. Lambert Smith, Peyton Manning. Moments in Time, Braylon Allen, Saquon Barkley, Thurman Thomas, Brett Favre, Wes Welker, Josh Downs, Gibbs, and Smith. It would be Carson Schlesinger, my friend. It would. That's exactly who it would be, wouldn't it? There he is. All yours. First pack, too. Ray. Willis McGahee, Jamar Chase, Caleb Johnson, Riley Leonard, Harold Fannin Jr. out of 149. Browns back-to-back, bro. What up? Caleb Johnson. Drake May. Center Stage, Travis Hunter, Prism. Very nice. Audric Estime, RJ Harvey on the variation. Davis, Taylor, Anquo, and Hayward. I like it here. Very nice. We've got Tony Dorsett, Dak Prescott and Kyle Duggar, Ty Felton, silver Randy Moss for the Vikings. Vikings eaten. Look, J.J. McCarthy on the red, eaten. Chris Olave for the Saints. Nico Collins, Justin Jefferson, moments in time. That's nice. The Vikings won't stop. Kid Reporter, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Cade Otton, Terrell Owens, Jeremy Shockey, Williams, McBride, and Njoku. Marshawn, Lattimore, Kosar, Wilson. We got Ricky White III, Mitchell Evans, Arian Smith, Matt Milano. There he is, B-Wax. What up? Lad McConkey, Jonathan Taylor and Omarion Hampton. That'll go to the most expensive team, which I'm not sure in this one. Probably the Colts. Thielen, Jalen Milrow on the variation. Hooper, Gore, Anderson, and Goff. What up, B-Wax? What up, dog? Color match. It's your boy. It's your boy. Will Anderson Jr., Simmons, Adams, Arian Smith, James Pierce Jr., Larry Fitzgerald silver for the Cardinals, Harold Carmichael for the Eagles. My bad. That red had me tripping out. See the helmet? That's a terrible picture, but Bo Nix, Jamar Chase on the Prism, Men of Mastery for the Bengals. Kid Reporter, Colston Loveland, Sherwood, Connor, Foreman, Jennings, and Stingley Jr. I like it. I love it. Joe Morris, Pierce, Metcalf. There's Harold Fannin one more again. Jahad Campbell, Joe Burrow on the red, Roma Dunze silver, Jackson Smith, Bo Nix, Kid Reporter, Quinchon on the variation, Peppers, Van Ginkel, Stone, Walker, and Richardson. Should have another auto. CJ, Drake May, Johnston, Starks, Scattaboo for the G-Men. Ooh. Travis Hunter for the Jags. That is out. First on print out of 49 on the variation. Not bad. Not bad at all. See, Wiggy. First on print. Jordan Watkins, Michael Penix, Montage Jamar Chase on the silver, Shadir, Najee, Jordan Love, Christian McCaffrey, Kyron, and Chuba Hubbard. Couple of Jamars for the Bengals. And a Burrow. Bengals showing up in this. Lysandro, they were quiet in the last break too. But I will say, there's these 3 packs and 3 hobby boxes left, so we ain't done yet. Not quite yet. But the start has been not ideal. Sutton, Williams, Henry, Arroyo, Swessinger, Benson on the silver, Ty J silver mosaic, TJ Watt, Marvin Harrison Jr. montage out of 99 for the Cardinals. Okay. Kid Reporter, Dylan Gabriel, Richard Sherman, Garrett Wilson, Puka Nacua, Quinnen Williams, and Xavier Worthy. There's a Chief. There you go, dog. That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough. Should be an auto still chilling, I think. Gasecki, Fouts, Charles, Zabel, Tootin. A Jaden Reed for the pack. Going to Wise. That's out of 149, Wise. It's not bad. You've seen these. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 199. Cardinals eating a little bit. Joe Theismann. Mid of Mastery, Ashton Genty. Jamar. Adonai, Abdul Carter. Rich Gannon, Zach Bond, and Ricky Parasol. I know, the chef. Like they're not playing no game. Yeah, hey, you know what it is. You know what it is. They know you don't. Neither one of you are Chiefs fans. They're like, nope, 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 nope. That's what they're doing. They're like, nah, 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 nah. Should be an auto in this. Not that they were guaranteed, but there should be. Herbie, Burnell, Smith, Shadir, Damian Martinez, and Mr. Shuck. This is low number too, I think. 18 out of 49. That was kind of hard to see. For the Saints, going to Corey. Yep, definitely take that. Pat Bryant on the red. Jadeveon Clowney. Tavondre Sweat. Center stage Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Drake May. Bill Cowher, Fred Warner, Victor Cruz, and DJ Moore. I'm a fan of Andy Reid, too. And all of his nuggies. A nice little shuck here. Not bad. Out of 49. All right, Origins, what you got in store for us here? We know the box didn't want to stand up, but they all do that. Well, thank you, Jay Ray. Good to see you, bro. Hey, it's not really super chunky, but we're going to find out. Empty box. How you been, Jay Ray? It's been a minute. Chase Brown. Jaden Higgins for the Texans on the RPA. That is going to No Such. Behind that is a Colt. Oh, yeah. Tyler Warren out of 99 going to Becky. That Becky. Got that D. Out of 99 on card, too. Egbuka for the Bucks out of 199. Not bad at all. Not even a little bit. Going to J-Wham. Devontae Smith out of 225. Mason Graham out of 75 for the Brownies. And Elijah Arroyo. Pretty good box. Pretty good box there. We still got 2 hobbies left. We're not done yet. J-Ray, Topps update. I have... Are you talking about baseball? If you're talking about baseball, we have it, and tomorrow we'll put it in there as Percy's. Yeah, we're just going to put them in there as Percy's. Tomorrow morning, they'll be in there. Yep, that was a pretty good box. Not too bad. And this guy plays too. Don't you be hating on him. He plays too. All right. We've got Contenders Optic and we end with Mosaic. First Contenders Optic was nasty. B-Wax is having a great time. Look at that emoji. That's the great, I'm having a great time emoji. That's, if I ever seen it, there it is right there. Couldn't be happier emoji. That's what that is. We've got Roman Wilson for the Steelers. Going to BF. Josh Hines Allen for the Jaguars. For the Green Bay Packers. Hey, what's up, Wise? Out of 99, Jordan Love on the blue. We'll take it. We'll take it. Uh-oh. The other Saint. So no matter what, you've got your bases covered, and it's out of 13. Spencer Rattler. That's nasty. You're covered. You're Corey, you're covered, bro. You got both. You won't ever need to get the Saints again anytime soon. Dwight McGlothern for the Vikings, not numbered, and Geno Smith for the Seahawks out of 75. What's Geno doing chilling in the cut in here? I mean, we'll take it, BM, but come on now. V-Wax is having even more fun. See that? He can't help himself. Just fun and more fun and then some more fun. All right, we're going to end in Mosaic. Good luck. Let me get the rest of this over here to the side here. The first Mosaic hobby had quite a bit of base. Let me get that out of the way here. Oh, it was thick one. I don't know, J-Wham. I'm not sure yet. I do want a beverage, though. I'm pretty thirsty. That's the first thing I'm going for. It's been a while since I talked this. I don't know. I talk a lot anyways. I take that back. Lies. All lies. I bet you do, Wise. Maybe I can talk him into it. You never know. Weirder things have happened. Good luck, everybody. Just because you haven't hit yet doesn't mean it can't happen. I want you to believe. Joe Boo's watching you. Know that all. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Joe Boo's always watching you. He sees how you handle your good breaks and your bad breaks, and he judges you accordingly. Quentin Johnston, Jalen Hurts, Justin Jefferson. We've got Walter Nolan for the Cardinals, Jeremy Shockey for the Panthers out of 149, Chase Brown red, Quinshawn for the Brownings. There you go, bro. Myles Garrett and Will Anderson, that'll go to the Browns. Stafford, Will Shields, A.J. Brown, Milano, Tracy Jr., Shakir, and McCaffrey. Spurrier, Irving, Boswell, Gadsden, Abdul Carter, Estime, Brunel, Tet, Travis Hunter on the Prism Storm, that's nice. Kid Reporter, Jackson Dart Variation, it's Theo, Saquon, Williams, Hubbard, and Hester. You know where it's at. You know where it's at, bro. You know where it's at. That's a value. And I'll take care of Tet too while I'm at it. Might as well. McConkey, Mitchell, Harrison, Watkins, Hampton, Chuba for the Panthers. That is out of 49. 39 out of 49 for the Panthers going to Jonathan. Take those, Jonathan. Derek Harmon on the red for the Steelers. Mike Evans, Jamar Chase, and Malik Neighbors. I think it's safe to say the Giants were more in this break, so that will actually go to the Giants. Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Willis, Rondé Barber, Brazil, Ferguson, and Beckham Jr. It sure is, Nav. It sure is. I was just around you not a day ago. Look at Ethan. Look, I can even hear him say it. The AI background homes. Child. I think it sounds something like that. Don't you think Ethan, what do you think? Did I get it right? Did I get it right? Sean, I didn't stop in general. Hang on. I gotta holla at Ethan real quick. He's nasty. Skibbity Bebop and Christopher Reeves. Bryce Young. Debo Samuel. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Will Campbell for the Pats. Eamon Worry for the Seahawks. Larry Fitzgerald on the red. Myles Garrett for the Brownies. Bo Nix. TJ Watt, Montage. Ashton Genty will take. Golden Tate, Hunter Henry, Campbell, Theismann, and Clowney. Where are all the... You know what? I don't know, Mario. Is he a good friend of yours, Mario? But you knew Ethan? Y'all, I think you guys need to go drink your Sunny D's. It's time to go drink your Sunny D's. Your mom left them out on the table. To get your vitamin D. Cooper Kupp, Kenny Clark, Zaire Franklin, love it. Kendre Lambert Smith is the auto, and that is out of 199. George Kittle for the Niners. Saquon Barkley for the Eagles. Brian Thomas Jr. C.J. Stroud and Cam Ward. That's probably pretty close. I bet you that's Titans, though. Kid Reporter. And just so you'll know, those cards always go to the most expensive team. You too, NAF. Hall, Cam Ward on the variation. Danny White, ETN, Gradisher, and Zach Ertz. Lissandro, sometimes it be that way. I mean, I don't think the Chiefs showed up in 2 straight breaks. Kittle, Ford, Myers, Noel. Tez Johnson for the Bucks. Tyler Nubin for the G-Men out of 49. Matt Golden, there you go, bro. Silver Mosaic, Lad McConkey. Egbuka on the Minivastri. Davis, Cook, Warner, Zerline, Walker, and Richardson. Oh, no breaks, huh? Well, it's the Chiefs. You never know about them. You don't ever know. They can destroy a break. We'll get you one of those, to Chef. We'll get you a Royal, okay? I know you need it. Like bad. Chop Robinson, Al Toon, and Leonard Williams. Mimbu. Taj Brooks for the Bengals. Jerome Ford Silver. Deion Branch on the red for the Pats. Jonu Smith. Sayshawn. Moments in Time. Now that one would be a nice one to get. Numbered and whatnot. Center Stage Cam Ward for the Titans. Going to K. Walter. Kid Reporter. Sean McVay. Caleb Johnson. Christian Watson. Warner and Cruz. If that shows up, then I'm going to freak out. Malik Neighbors, Achan Franklin, Walker, Blue, Ramondre on the silver, or Prism, I'm sorry. Mark Andrews, Garrett Wilson, and Egbuka. I'm pretty sure that's Bucks. A splash, Cam Ward. Out of 99, that's actually kind of nice. That's actually kind of nice. We'll take that, Mr. Walter. No, that's not a Chief. It is not a Chief. That's a Titan. Jaden Reed Tucker, Shadur, DJ Moore, Frank Gore, and Jared Goff. There's a Marquise Brown base card. Yes. Yes. Jordan Love. They do exist. Tyler Newbin. Jackson Datt. Colston Loveland. And our other auto is not bad, actually. Jordan Addison for the Vikings. What can I say? The Vikings destroyed the break, folks. It just be like that sometimes. It's not numbered, but we'll take it. Jordan Addison. Saquon's going to be numbered as well. Out of 199. 139 out of 199, if you can see it up there. Dak Prescott, Michael Penix on the silver mosaic. Najee, Tank Bigsby, Jordan Love, Jamal Anderson, Trey McBride, and David Njoku. All right. If there was ever going to be a Chief or a Bill or something somebody hadn't hit yet, there's one pack left for it, and that's it. That's all I got. I don't have any other packs. That's it. I don't have any other packs. Okay? Legete. Lamar Jackson, Dalton Schultz, Jaden Higgins, Donovan Jackson. Love it for the Lions. Bryce Young on the Germany games. Chuck. Storm, silver mosaic, Matt Golden. You did all right, Wise. How dare you get the Packers and do well? Kid Reporter. Eric Allen, Michael Vick, Scattaboo, Joe Green, Tony Pollard, and we end with the Travis Kelce. He printed this card himself. He went in there and pressed the button, and he made the card come out. This card right here. Did you know that? You can put it on eBay like that too. But it was a Chief. Lysandro, it wasn't great. It wasn't great for either one of you in the last two, the Chiefs for 2 in a row. But that's how it goes sometimes. You know how it goes. There you go. That's exactly right. That's exactly the way you should look at it. Also, if it makes you guys feel any better, it happens to me all the time with the Lions. All right. Recap. Get a recap on right quick. Hey, you guys stop that. Play nice. I just got back. Come on, man. All right. Recap it is. Swessinger for the Browns. Appreciate you, J-Wham. I'll be back on tomorrow morning, you guys, out of 49. Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight. Out of 199, Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 99. Jamar Chase. You tell him. Saquon out of 199. Quinshawn. Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase. Tet. Jaden Reed out of 149. JJ McCarthy. Harold Fannin Jr. out of 149. Center stage, Travis Hunter. Jaden Daniels. Base rookie, Cooper Kupp. Refractor, or Prism, I should say. Jordan Addison auto for the Vikings. Storm, Matt Golden again. Egbuka, Saquon. Lambert Smith for the Chargers was out of 199. Larry Fitzgerald. Spencer Rattler was out of 13. Dwight McGlothern, not numbered. Geno Smith was out of 75. Chuba Hubbard was out of 49, I believe. Yep. Jaden Higgins, RPA, not numbered, but okay. Jalen Hurts, Mason Graham, Jackson Dart, and Tyler Warren was out of 99. I forgot about that little deed right there. Jamar Chase and Malik Neighbors, that goes to the G-Men. Tyler Newbin out of 49. Travis Hunter Storm. Shockey for the Panthers out of 149. Jordan Love was out of 99 for the Pack. Egbuka out of 199 for the Bucks. Devontae Smith out of 225. Cam Ward center stage. Travis Hunter, very nice. Variation out of 49. First on print. First on print out of 49. Jesse, you did all right though. You did some stuff this morning. Cam Ward out of 99. Anthony Richardson out of 10. Last on print. Auto gold. Michael Penix out of 50. Winning ticket rookie for the Falcons. We take those. Shuck was out of 49 for the Saints. And J.J. McCarthy, variation auto for the Vikings on card, rookie, deed of the week. That's the deed of the week. And we'll see how it progresses. Thank you so much, everybody. If you need to, you can always go to the tube to catch anything you might have missed. I'm actually going to stop that right now. The tube is being stopped. Glad to be back, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out with me this morning, and it's only starting here. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'll come up with some stuff for us to